Hey Dave, Ease.
Hey, Sean.
Did you see what I did there?
Davies. Sorry, I think I cut
Hey
it off.
Dave, Ease.
Dave Ease. Yeah,
Hey,
that
hey
that
Dave,
just
hey Dave.
rolls right off the
That
tongue,
took
doesn't
me
it?
so long to think of. Yeah.
Nice.
How are you? You okay?
I'm not too bad. How are you?
Good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Um, I've got Hades. You've played Hades
You
already. You've
do?
got Hades.
Yeah. Like wait a minute. I've deja vu.
Yeah.
Done this already, right?
Hmm.
So tell me why. Tell me why we're back with Hades, Sean.
So you checked out Hades. I was trying to remember when, like a while ago. I don't know what version
Yeah.
you checked out, but when it was in early access, it was on Steam at that
Indeed.
point, right? It wasn't on Epic. It was like you played it on Steam, I think. Yeah, you in
Yes.
my Steam library, you're like, yeah.
Hmm.
So you checked it out on then, and it's released, and I started playing it, and I freaking love it. So oh my god, this game is like amazing. Like it's really good. So I think we're going to jump in. I'm going to try and explain why it's good and show you what's changed. You know, like
Okay.
we
Yeah.
wanted to
That's
kind of learn about an early access process with this, and this is like really like, you know, aspiring. This is high level, amazing work.
mhm.
So I've been playing for a bunch of hours. I can't remember off the top of my head what my playtime is. If anyone has me on their Steam friends list, you could have a look. But I've it says here escape attempt 17, so I've done 17 runs.
17 brands. Uh-huh.
So
All right
this is
then.
a run based game.
Yep.
It's a roguelite.
Correct.
Yes.
At least it was when I played it.
Yeah, it still
I'm
is. It still
assuming it's
is.
still there.
Yeah. So I am. What's this guy's name? I've forgotten his name. Zacharias or something. Is that? Well, let's talk to this guy and then we'll find out my name.
Just got pounded down by an exalted great shield, huh? Did you try attacking while their guard was down?
Or we'll find out other people's
did they
names
just
at the
bother
very
Yeah.
least.
down their guard at any point?
So
Oh,
what's kind of cool is like I'm going to start talking about how cool things about this game. It's a run-based game, so you die. The idea is that you are trying to escape hell or Hades. Or is your dad called Hades? Is it Hades? Hades,
Yeah.
the god.
That's the yeah, I believe Hades is the god, and is it Tartarus is the
Could
underworld?
be. Yeah, so I'm trying to escape the underworld. So Hades is my dad. I am. Oh, what is my name? My god. Yeah, so I've got this codex. Does it say where I am? Am I in the codex? I suppose I wouldn't be in the codex
Are
necessarily.
you not Zagreus? Is that
Yes,
not
that's me. Yeah, that's me. So
There you go.
and so what's kind of cool is that there is a story. And so what happened here is Hypnos kind of talked about how I just died in my last run. So I just completed a run. I've just kind of respawned. And then I can talk to characters. And what the game does is that the game universe is aware that you are going backwards and forwards.
Okay.
Like the loop makes sense in world. So I'm not going to talk to people because I like here anyway because if you're interested in this game, story is a big part of it, and I am quite a way through, so I don't want to spoilers. Also, like that's something I kind of want to enjoy in my own time, if that's fair.
Sure. Yeah. I
like-
think streaming narrative games kind of does make things a little bit different, doesn't it? It does change that
or like
narrative experience.
I'll feel like I want to rush through them. So, but what I'm going to do next, I thought I kind of had two ways of starting the stream: either in the game playing, or I start like I've just finished a run. Now I can show you all the kind of progression stuff between runs because it's kind of wild. Like it's incredible. It's one of the things I really like about this game. I've realized you can't quite see in the bottom right hand corner all of my kind of permanent items. In fact, I'm going to alt tab just quickly and move my screen.
Oh, sure.
Oh, wrong thing. Okay, I'm going to put myself in the top corner. So now can you see in the bottom right, I have a bunch of items. Those are permanent between runs. So those are things that I earn permanently.
Some of those numbers are quite big, Charles.
Yeah, some of them are quite big, particularly the gems one I've been working a lot on because these guys, and And if I remember rightly, you just unlocked these when we played last.
Yes, we'd met the renovation team, but we didn't really dive into the system at all.
So the system is really interesting because what these people do, the house contractor, you can pay to add different rooms that will then appear in the dungeons that you go through.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so for example, here I can now do Codex Index. So this updates the codex with a handy list of boons for each Olympian. Oh, that's interesting. So that...
So what way Olympians are the gods that
Olympians,
contact you?
Yeah, Olympians are the gods. The gods give you boons, which are kind of like your power-ups. And they change things quite drastically.
So this is just going to give you more information about what those boons
which is
do.
kind of interesting to spend 50 gems on that. I'm not going to go with that one now. But like, so, well, this one, I kind of want it. One thing I do find actually with this is like when I use the control stick, I often on this menu push down and then end up going right, which is a little bit annoying.
Okay.
So let's take this one for example, earns of wealth greater. So I've already unlocked chambers. Oh, so this is underworld renovation. Chambers may contain urns with 10 coin. I'm going to buy that.
Okay.
So now that's a chance to turn up on my thing.
So now you need to, if you weren't already, which I assume you probably were, you need to make sure you're definitely whacking every urn.
Yeah,
because it might contain cash. Okay. Yeah.
So there's some stuff here. I'm not going to talk to these characters. They are kind of
must have gone back already.
Like important and it's interesting stuff.
Yeah, I hadn't unlocked this room at all. Is this a shop?
This is the so kind of. So this is the, I forget what it's called, but the story was to begin with that this dog, like I forget. Cerberus, who we will pet.
You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh?
Of course.
Because like I think that he has some of the best lines in the game. So yeah, the story was like Cerberus was really upset because I'd left and like had trashed this place. So eventually it got fixed, and it's like, so what will happen here is like when you defeat bosses on runs, they will be here because they're dying as well and going through the same cycle as you. So you get to talk to them, and you can even give them gifts, and that changes things, and they can actually help you even though they're the bosses.
Nice.
So then you have this person here, which allows you to trade all those permanent resources I'm unlocking.
Okay.
Right, so I can swap them out for other things, which I'm not going to do right now, but I could.
Okay.
So that's the thing. I've done that before when I've like been really close to unlocking a new weapon and had I had more of something I didn't need. This is my bedroom. There's some stuff in here. So there's this thing called the Fated List. Now, what these are basically, think of them like achievements.
Oh, okay.
And so what they are is they're things to tick off, and you get rewards. You get some of those permanent resources. And often
that's if you do everything on the list.
Everything on the list. So you can see they're quite long lists. Now, like this one is divine pairings. So
holy smokes.
Yeah, there's a lot of these, right? And I'm going to explain like some of them I've already done.
Okay.
And I'll explain in a moment why they're cool and why it's a very, very amazing, like really clever design, right? To encourage you to basically try different things, because there's so many different ways you can approach the game.
Okay.
And so many different combinations, and it feels like all those combinations have something you can tick off on this list. So it encourages you to do it. And then in the game, is when you get a choice, if one of those choices will help you tick off something, it highlights that. So it's like this is a fated choice, and the way that they in the world, it's like this is prophecy, or like this is I forget what it's called, the fate. This is like a fated prophecy that you're going to pick this item, indicating that like you're crossing off something on this list.
Okay.
Okay, so that's this list. Then we've got this reflection mirror, which you had unlocked, right?
Yes, yeah. This is where you spend certain things to get better each run, right?
Yes, this is where you spend these crystals, which you get each run. Now, so for example, let's take a look at this one, Abyssal Blood. Have I pronounced that right? A-B-Y...
Abyssal?
Abyssal Blood. So what this does... Well, in fact, this... so in the game, when you have a weapon, you have a cast as well as your main weapon. And this basically reduces the speed and damage of foes that have it in them. You throw something at it and it stays on them for a while.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
So I'm going to do that now. So here are all these things, right? So you think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibilities. But I unlocked a thing that lets me switch these out to something else. So there's actually twice that many. So like this one, greater reflex, perform 1 additional dash in quick succession. Okay, so I can do 2 dashes. Or I can do this one, which I gain 50% damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when I dash, just before I get hit.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of, it's either I can have 2 dashes or I can do the ruthless reflex, gain 50% damage. Now, at the moment...
why? Sorry, this might sound really obvious. Why are some red and why are some blue? Is it a green? Sorry, is that just to differentiate between the 2 options?
Yeah, so the red ones are the ones that I had at the start of the game.
Okay.
And then so like at some point, originally this is what I had here. This was my original loadout. So I wasn't really using the cast because the cast that you'll have had in your game is that you throw the thing and then you have to go pick it up afterwards to use it again.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So this power means that you don't have to do that. It's a recharge.
Oh, okay.
So it massively changes the way it works. Right?
Yeah,
That's
really does.
fundamentally changes the game. So that's what the ones I switched. Like there's this one, Death Defiance. Like I always want Death Defiance. Like Death Defiance. So basically, Death Defiance is I get an extra life, and it's not. If I die, I don't die.
Okay.
But also, I could change that to Stubborn Defiance, which is restore 30% health instead of dying when your life total is depleted. So how is that different? So this one is restore 50% health instead of dying when your life total is depleted.
And what's the other
different?
One? What was the
restore
green
30% health instead of dying when your total life is depleted. They feel like the same to me?
Yeah, I think isn't the red one just like an upgrade?
Well, no, because I don't know.
Because it's like 50% being bigger than 30.
I wonder if they change when you level them up.
Could be. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should be changing to that one then. Okay.
What? Oh, wait a minute. What's it? Go hover over the Death Defiance one again.
Death Defiance. At 1 per rank, 1 per...
1 per chamber. That's the difference.
1 per chamber?
Yeah, that's what the green one is, I think.
Yeah, 1 per chamber is quite a... 1 per...
There you go.
Oh, man. Yeah. Like, I need to... Some of the things in this game, as much as I'm going to say lots of good things about it, the way the English... The way things are described is like, oh, this feels like it's a little bit...
I mean, we know how hard it is to put game experiences into words. It's really it can be very, very tough.
Okay, so
this is going to be interesting. Yes, because you've unlocked more weapons than I have.
I've unlocked all the weapons.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, this is where it gets absolutely bonkers, right? So so I have unlocked it. So these are the weapons I've unlocked. But. So there's what, like 1, 2, 3, 6 weapons, okay? But there's more than that because I've got this bow. So I've got the bow, but when I've got the bow, I can click on this and I can actually change the way the bow works completely. There are 4 variants of the bow that I unlock with this Titan Blood, and Titan Blood I get every time I beat the first boss with a weapon I haven't beat the first boss with before.
Okay.
So it's encouraging me to try new weapons, and my reward for trying new weapons is more new weapons.
Okay, yes.
So, which I think
is wheels.
Great. So, like, for example, let's just show you the difference here, right? So the bow, like... Okay, standard bow is I can hold X and I get to fire. I push Y and I get a volley fire, which does this kind of like thing here. I can dash, and I can dash and do other things. Now, with this one,
Chiron.
my special automatically seeks the foe I last hit with my attack.
Okay.
Okay, so the special is still the same, but, well, it's only 3. It's not... Before it was like 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah, it's
But
like
if I
spread the
shoot
room,
Skelly
isn't it?
first, then it's a lock on. Okay?
Yeah, nice.
So that's kind of cool.
That's super cool.
So okay, so that's the so I've got I've got all these weapons. They all behave incredibly differently. Like, so this is the sword. I've changed the sword now is slightly different. I've got a different type of special basically with this sword versus the other one.
Let me see into your past.
Is the bow your... Go on, sorry, Karen.
I can also upgrade these as well. So even when I've unlocked one, you can spend the Titan blood to actually unlock, level up these weapons.
Oh, okay.
You can change things. Were you going to say?
Well, 2 things. Do you gain new Titan blood by doing the first boss in a new aspect of the weapon?
I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out. I think at some point it was explained to me, but I've forgotten.
It's quite, yeah.
It's quite. Yeah.
And the second thing is, like, do you have a favorite? Is it the bow? Is that why you were equipped with it?
No.
Do you have a favorite? Or...
I have not. Like, I tend to prefer ranged, but something that's incredible about this game is that they all feel great. So like often it's a hard choice. What do I try? Now, they help you out with that too, because if you look at this weapon, I can equip this and I'll get 20% more gems on this run.
Oh, okay. So they
like,
incentivize you to do that.
Yes. And now this is I've not done very well with this one actually, because it's like a punching one.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like I usually like to do things at range, but this has got like no range. You have to get right in there. But I could upgrade it, so I've got enough blood to upgrade it and change it to something else. So your special becomes magnetic cutter. It pull deals 20 damage. So what does that mean? It pull deals.
It's pull.
It pulls.
As in, like, so there's there a pull attack? Yeah.
Well, let's try. I think I want to use this because I'll get my... So now I get to magnetic... Yeah, here. Oh, look at that. So now I can pull enemies to me, and they seem to get stunned. Okay, but I have to show you this. This is the last weapon I unlocked. Right? Oh, I pushed the wrong one. We won't use it, but it's a flipping gun. It's just a gun. It's just a gun that you have to reload.
Okay.
And it's got like a mortar shell that you fire.
Oh, nice.
And it's like completely changes the game up again.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm going to go with let's go with the magnetic cutter. So those are all the weapons, and then so I've got all my kind of upgrades through my gems, and there's a loadout. There's basically loadouts there, but then also there are these keepsakes.
Okay. Oh yes, yeah,
so
yeah.
The keepsakes I earn through giving gifts to the Olympians.
Okay.
Right. So at the moment, and actually the one I use is the one I gave the gift to the dummy, to the fighting dummy, because this basically gives me another.
It's another life.
Yeah, and also like you rank these up based on how long you've tried them. Like, so you get like you can see it's saying here clear 17 encounters to rank this up.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but you have to have it equipped to level it. So that's kind of interesting, because that encourages you to stay with what you've got because it's higher rank.
But I've ranked this one already to 3 stars. So I can't rank it any higher, and I'm guessing all these little locks have secrets that probably have to do with, and also remember I said all those like achievement things.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's all like me doing. Like it'll be like, try this one, try that one, try this one. Also, I unlocked a thing that allows me to change with the contractor. I unlocked a thing that allows me to change my keepsake between like levels.
Okay.
So
I've got 2 more questions when you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't interrupt. firstly, and you probably said this right at the start, but I want to circle back to it very, very briefly because I'm still surprised by this, that this has just had such a big impact on you as a game, and because I think we were saying pre-stream, I was surprised because it wasn't that you were negative about the game when I was streaming it, but I didn't get the impression you were going to rush out and try it and you were super into it. So
yeah.
Was it just because it had come out of early access? You were like, oh yeah, Hades, I'll give that a try again, and then you fell in love, or was there something else behind that?
It was a bit of both. I'd kind of always been looking at it, and I wanted to wait until it was out of early access, because I knew I wouldn't have had time to play it and then come back to it again. Okay. So I wanted to know, I don't have time to play. That's just the way I play, right? I'm going to want to play this game, and and the thing that kind of sold me on it is how many people started comparing it to Dead Cells.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And I actually bought Splunky 2, a bit before, and I haven't played Splunky 2 since I bought this.
Wow. Okay. So my second question is, are these systems too much? There's a lot going on, right? A lot going on. But
that has been slowly unlocked over 17 runs.
Sure. Okay. That's what I was assuming had happened.
Yes, it's confusing, but it's. So that I'm going to jump in now because I think that's a good point to. I have been wrapping my head around why does it work? Why isn't it overwhelming?
See that?
But it's incredible. I don't know. I don't know why it's okay, but it is. So, okay, immediately we have something that is... Okay, I have an upgrade here. Basically, this upgrades one of my abilities, which is not the same as a boon, which is something else we'll find.
Okay.
So a couple of things here. Firstly, if you look, they all have that little scroll next to them, which means it's a fated choice. So that means that these will all give me progress towards one of my achievements.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I've got explosive upper. Your dash upper deals 100% damage in an area. Ooh,
that sounds good.
And the dash upper is me dashing and then hitting a button. So that's I need a little bit of skill to do that.
Sure.
So Quake Cutter. After using your special, deal 90. Ooh, after using your special, deal 90 damage in an area where you land.
Okay.
That's kind of
less skill required. Yeah.
Yeah. Your dash strike pierces foes and deals 900% damage to armor. That sounds pretty cool. I kind of want to go for the Quake Cutter to see how that works, though. So let's go. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Okay, now there's this guy, which I don't think you found. I kind of don't want to. I never do. Oh, it's so early on though. Oh boy. Let's do it.
Is this a random spawn?
Yeah, it's just random. So look, so I can now, so I could just go ahead to the next room, or I can spend 21 health to go into this thing.
Oh,
so I'm going to do it.
Like a bonus level with a price.
Well, you'll see. This is now chaos. Okay.
Chaos.
So
within the underworld's quietest, most
still with pots to break in chaos.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't look for pots.
Of the beginning of all things, of chaos, the most ancient sculptor that has shaped this world.
So chaos is. Oh, have I got a thing a gift? No, I don't. Okay. It's a shame. So I can accept this boon now from chaos.
It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
So, Chaos's boon. So okay, so now we're on to boons. So these are kind of the kind of, I would say, I don't know what I would call the bread and butter, but this is a really big deal, is the boons. Okay. Are they kind of, obviously we saw these when you played. These are kind of your power-ups, your abilities that you randomly get given. So, and Chaos, the Chaos's boons are kind of nuts. So
yeah, they do look weird.
Right, so we've got Maimed Eclipse. For the next 4 encounters, each time you attack, get hit for -3. Afterwards, I get more stuff. reward.
Each time you attack, get hit
Yeah.
for 3, you'd be dead quite quickly then.
I know. So for the next 3 encounters, each time I cast, I get hit for -5. Afterwards, I deal 62% damage striking from behind.
Oof.
For the next 5... Oh, this one. I might go this one. Next 5 chambers, the reward previews are hidden. Afterwards, your dash strike deals 43% damage. So as long as I can survive those 5 changes... So it's basically saying if I can survive 3 encounters, for the rest of the run, I have got that bonus.
Oh, okay. All right, yes.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, oh, boy. I'm going to go with this one.
I can't believe anyone could manage the maimed eclipse. Like, each time you attack is full on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I guess you could cast and special.
Yes, that's what you would cast,
Yeah.
right? You wouldn't. That's basically telling you not to use your
Your attack, your basic attack. So which way you went for the
hiding
previews,
which actually I like. Keep forgetting to use my cast.
I guess that's like if you know them well enough, you don't need the previews.
No, you do, because you. So like here, right? So normally I'd be able to see what was in each of these chambers.
Oh, I see.
And it's
yes,
random.
yes.
So now I don't know. Like I can be. You know, whereas normally I'd be like, okay, I need some health. I'm going to go this way. So this is where, like, when I'm fighting, I'm not going to be talking.
Sorry, yes, that's where I need to step up. So yeah, okay. I mean, it can I seem to remember it was beautiful back when I played it, but it looks like they've added even more visuals, and it looks stunning.
It is, yeah.
Were born and raised under the strangest circumstances.
So
someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Okay, so now I've met Athena. So I would have known Athena was here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like they just all seem good, right? So
yes.
So like here I've So I've got Divine Strike. My attack is stronger and can deflect. Deflecting is super powerful, especially against some of the bosses later on. My special is stronger and deflect. So the different gods do have kind of like a theme around them. As you can see, these are all kind of related to deflecting.
Protection from Athena. Yeah.
So I'm going to do firstly, this is epic. Right, but also I can dash now through an attack and deflect it, which means, like if a projectile is coming towards me, I can dash at it and then it will reflect back.
Nice. When it says can deflect, is there a suggestion of a chance of failure there?
I don't know.
Don't get in my way.
Or because there's an interesting difference between can and will.
Yeah.
Like you say about the specificity of the language.
Yeah. So also there are traps, which I can set the traps off. Traps will kill the enemies. The range on this like gravity thing is like huge.
It's quite long, isn't it? Yeah. So as you improve, Sean, like with the not just your skills, but the like roguelite elements, do the enemies get harder?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so. Like, that's an interesting question because I've been trying to figure out. I could be wrong, but I get the feeling that the enemy spawns are less random than you think.
Okay.
And I think it's more down to, and I could be completely wrong by this. I think I wonder if it's influenced by the weapon that you've picked, because there are just some enemies against certain weapons that would be really hard, and like that never happened. Like particularly the first boss, she has a number of different attacks, and there are like some where I've picked a weapon. I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't do this attack. And she never does. So like, but that could be like I've only done 17 runs, so who knows?
17's quite a few. But yeah.
It doesn't get more. As far as I know, it doesn't get more difficult. Like, I'm getting further. Like, I'm getting much further in the first, thing. So
Okay.
I think I missed this for ages, but these things are shops. So
yeah,
like, they're like
that's weird.
yeah. So right. So life. I'm just gonna restore life because always I'm like a bit. Right. Okay. So I've got
You're
again.
a survivalist in these
Yeah.
games, aren't you? Like fair play. Yeah.
Again, I have no idea what's where. Normally I would, but I think if you look on the left, it tells me how many encounters I've got. Oh, awesome! It's
Yes.
this guy.
Hey, sir.
One more.
Yeah, and this is like an easy. So this is
Question,
Sisyphus.
any other Fury Sisters lately?
Sisyphus.
Yeah,
That's always a really tough one.
yeah,
Not seeing the other Fury Sisters in
which is
the
a
one
good.
that's pushing the boulder up the hill.
Exactly.
the kindly one.
So
She is
nothing
quite
for me to do in
handy
this
on her own.
chamber,
I'll keep an eye out for the other two.
and I can do healing. I can get some more darkness crystals or some more money. So yeah, I'm going to go for money because I haven't got much money, and I might end up with a shop. So I don't know if I'm going to be in the boss next. In which case, the money would be a bad call. So
Okay.
I'm going to go darkness actually.
Good choice.
To get.
Well, you haven't been breaking pots to find more money either, have you? Like.
No, but you can see they're gold. Like you can, you'd be able to see that they were. I believe.
Okay.
Master Chaos has evolved.
Oh no, this guy.
Oh yeah, I remember lasers. Pretty legit job, dude. When you're having to melee in,
Yeah, I know.
presumably it would be much easier with ranged.
Yeah. Okay, and now this is Aphrodite.
You must know that the heart has infinite capacity for empathy, and I so feel for you there that I have mustered for you some of the most.
Who doesn't believe in clothes? It seems. Because if you're the
So-
goddess of love, you don't wear anything.
So okay, a couple of interesting stuff going on here. So her things are always about inflicting weak, which is a curse that lasts for 4 seconds on the victim.
Okay.
So I can do my attack just damages and inflicts weak. This is heroic, which is like super, like obviously really rare. Your dash deals damage where you end up inflicting weak, but that will replace my divine dash.
Oh, okay. We don't want
Which
that.
actually I don't want to replace. And then hit this one, Dying Lament. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes and infect weak. But I would go the epic one because then I'm always damaging. And I get plus 90% to... Yeah. Like
That's a plus 92%. Those numbers seem high, but I guess they scale appropriately.
And now I've got my plus whatever... Like, what is it? What was it? Aspect of Talos? No, which was the one where I had...
No, it's the...
Quake, no. I had the thing where I get, like... I don't know. Heartbait Strike. There was... Because I the Chaos thing, I've had all the...
Yes.
But it doesn't seem to be on here.
Have you replaced it with something?
No. Oh, Enshroud Lunge. Your dash strike
That's
deals
it,
40%. Yeah. So I need to remember to use that now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. There you go. I used it. Okay, and there's a treasure chest in the middle, which is going to be an interesting thing. Right, dash, like, yeah, right. It's so easy to start button mashing, like, but like trying to think. Oh, there we go. Right, so now, oh, it's locked. Okay. Oh no, I need to do this first. So this is an interesting one. I can now do the Trove Trial, which gives me a chance of restoring health. But I got to fight some people, so I might lose some health.
I mean, restoring up to 100 HP.
Yeah,
it's a lot of HP.
That is a lot of it. Let's do it.
So even if you lose a few,
yeah. Well,
wretches, and stop this meddler.
Also, the music is great in this game. Like, let's get rid of the ranged guy. Okay, there's a miner. That's not going to be good.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's a lot of mines.
Yes, because there's 2 units kind of doing the mines. There we go.
They had their chance.
I got 67 health. I don't know how much I lost. Did I? Oh yeah, well, full health. That was a win.
Yep.
Okay.
You're dead.
Evening, Frozen.
Hello.
You're never too late for a bit of Hades. You have missed Sean's description of all the various complex systems that are going on. So if you want to check out just how complex this game can get.
How many of those systems can you remember? That's the question.
Well, the tough thing is remembering what they're called, right? Like, yeah. But yeah, the fact that each weapon has like 4 unlockable subclasses, and there's the keepsakes, and then there's the boons, and then there's the
well
things that aren't boons. Oh yeah, the shops that are wells.
Yeah, the shops that. So these ones are always temporary effects, and there's one of the keepsakes actually can doubles the amount of, like, when you buy from these shops, it doubles it so that you can affect these.
Sure.
So restore 10% health when I enter each chamber. I'm not going to lose health. Don't need that. Passive, you deal 50% damage, undamaged foes. But I don't. I'm going to save my money. Oh, I don't. Yeah, save my money. Oh, these guys, flipping heck. This is not this one. Okay, this is like, I don't think I've ever won against this boss. Or this collection of mini-bosses, but now I've got this deflection, I think that'll help. Oh, it wasn't the bosses, actually.
Okay. I was going to say, it didn't look particularly boss-shaped.
There's one where it's just like a room full of these wizards.
Oh, okay.
That was alright. Okay, so... Oh, so, yeah, this is a tough one. Because... I can go in here and then I can buy something. I've got 170 gold, which is quite a lot. Or I can increase my maximum health.
50 is quite low.
Yeah, but
considering all the things you've been coming across.
That's, yeah. Yeah, you make a good point.
You know, but like, restore up to 100 HP and you've only got 50 max. That suggests to me that you want to be higher HP if you can. But then you could have bought higher HP.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, if I'd have done that before. Oh, that deflect is so good. But like this uppercut magnet thing has just changed this weapon completely.
Yeah.
Like, I would never even consider using this before. Right, okay. So, interesting choice here. So I can either go get some more... I can increase my health even more. Or I can go into this one, which is a pomegranate. And the pomegranate will upgrade one of my boons.
Oh, okay.
So I think probably I'll go with boon upgrade. Okay.
Is there a maximum max HP?
I don't know. If there is, I haven't found it. I keep forgetting to use my cast.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah, like, again, like so the cast is very different for you. Like, I'm charging. Okay. Oh, there's a gold.
Oh yeah. spot.
Okay, these mine things are like... Oh, shh. I keep forgetting. Alright, I have a limited number of dashes. Because sometimes I get stuck in... There we go.
I warned you.
So,
Are you avoiding the blood room? Sorry, the blood on the floor. Is that something you have to worry about, or is that just aesthetic?
I think that's just aesthetic.
Okay, cool.
So I can increase my Heartbreak Strike, which increases attack damage from 90% to 112%. And then the damage from my dash I can increase from 14 to 20. I feel... my god. Like, am I attacking? I'm dashing more.
You do seem to be doing a good amount of dashing.
That's just the way I play. Right, now, okay, so now I've got 200 gold. I must be getting towards the boss, so I'm going to go to the shop.
Is the boss always the same boss?
Yes.
Or is it a Rolodex? Yeah.
It's the same boss at this point. So it's just, yeah, it's always the same boss.
Okay.
Right, so I can either buy... this is Hermes. I don't usually like Hermes boons, to be honest. Or I can... I don't know what this is. It's 125 coins, so let's just see what that is. Oh, that's good. So Poseidon. Poseidon's is all about knockbacks. So your special deals more damage and knocks foes away, which is interesting because my other thing with my special is that I do area of effect close to where I land, so probably don't want that.
Yeah, that seems like an anti-synergy.
Your attack and special are stronger in the first 10 seconds in an encounter. That's kind of interesting. But there's no knockback. Oh man, I don't really want, like, the getting more bounties. I'm not interested in. I want one of these.
It's interesting. So you don't rate the kind of resource value?
No, I think my aim is always just to complete a run.
Okay.
I'm always thinking about this run. This is more like thinking into the future, I think. What do you think? Special or attack and...
I think the middle one, the first 10 seconds. I just think the other ones.
And I might as well just buy this health.
Should come in useful.
Just in case I die here with the boss. But and you can see I've never beat the boss with these weapons, so I should get Titan Blood if I win. So high stakes. I'm not going to talk now for this encounter.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
I wonder if my...
Go on. You said you were
this is
not...
Hang on, wait a second. This is not the boss I was expecting.
Oh.
I've not seen this before.
Huh.
Hey, you must be one of Meg's sisters. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Zagreus. Not murderer. Definitely not.
Is this because you killed the boss enough times?
I don't know.
Look, I've done some things that maybe aren't great, but I am very, very sure I haven't murdered anyone.
Oh dear, this could go bad.
Kind of intriguing. Like, have you not killed people? I suppose are the things you're killing not people?
No, I don't think so.
Seems like you've been killing things. Maybe
okay,
not
she
people.
is different.
Okay. Well, I'll let you crack on with it. I didn't play enough to even come close to beating the first boss, so you are obviously doing far, far better than I did.
This deflection is going to become useful now.
What is she?
Okay. Oh my good lord. Nice. Nice deflection.
Oh my god.
Wow, the room has changed pretty significantly. Taking you to a different part. Way less space.
Come on. Yes! Oh. Okay.
So, she accused you of being a murderer, and then you murdered her. Just so that we're...
Like, I mean, she's gonna she's gonna respawn. Like, she's gonna go, like, she's not... I don't know how...
Okay.
You know, she's just gonna fall into the river of whatever this place is called, and...
Did Malphon shudder?
She'll be in the cafe. Whew. Look at that.
You just catch up in the cafe later.
Yeah, look at my health.
yeah, that was tight.
That was, so I haven't played... That's... So there you go. I thought that there was only one boss there, but apparently there's not. Like, whew. Okay, so now we get some story.
The Fury failed to do her job.
Let's keep going.
Right, so some stuff I can restore health here, thank goodness. I can change my thingy, what's it? The I can change my keepsake if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I haven't used the life. What I'm wondering is if I die in the first one, can I change my keepsake? Because currently my keepsake stops me from dying.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, can I then change it to one that isn't that once I've used it? So I think because my health is quite low, I'm going to pay for Eye of Lamia? So for the next 3 encounters, slain foes can drop health items.
Nice.
And then on we go.
Until next time, Tartarus.
So yeah, that was the first time I beat that with that weapon. And so I got some blood, which I can then use to unlock more weapons. Or more types of weapon. Oh, I can go down... Oh,
subsets of weapons.
Yeah, I don't think... No. 24 health.
Chaos again. Yeah.
So yeah, this is now... We're down to the next level. Which is... I forgot what it's called.
Definitely seen better days.
I think it was Asphodel?
Asphodel, yeah, that's right. So... Yeah, this is like... Get ready.
Ooh.
So I can't stand in the lava.
Okay. The floor is lava.
Yeah. So he dropped help. And I can't... You see there's like those craters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't jump on those either. Like that's...
That's what? What are they?
They just do damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
If I stand in them for too long. Oh, health. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got... Oh, no. No way. That's, it's not worth it for gems. But, right, okay. So again, I have a choice here. I'm going to go get a key because a key... I need one more key to unlock more abilities in my mirror.
Oh, nice.
Do you remember what the mirror... What was the mirror? The mirror was like...
Mirror's your loadout, in a sense, isn't it?
I've noticed there's a particle effect showing me when my... You know that boon I've got that gives me the Poseidon one?
Oh, okay.
It was showing me the first 10 seconds that...
Nice.
So that's a good little... so yeah, that's another thing that's really impressed me about this game is like just the feedback. The combat feels so good.
It is quite demanding visually, but I guess once you get used to it, that's like
yeah. How does it feel like watching it? Like,
I mean, all these games are like full-on mess, kind of like serious colors, you know, flashings. You know, it's that's just the nature of the beast, isn't it? You're not following everything, and you accept that you're not going to, and you don't really want to.
Ooh,
but
okay.
It looks fantastic. So
I'll show this for the sake of showing you this because it's a really interesting one, but it's tough. So what this is, there are going to be 2 boons. Okay. I can either pick to get a boon from Athena or Poseidon. And the one I don't pick, that person's going to be offended and try and kill me during this encounter.
Ooh.
But if I win, I get both of them. So I'm going to get Poseidon. I'm going to do Poseidon. No.
You've already heard from Aphrodite, have you, nephew? Understandable. But first things first. Now let me add a little something to all that.
And so they comment on the boons you already have.
Sure.
And there's story between them all. Okay, so Tempest Flourish special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Your cast damages foes in an area and knocks foes. That'd be interesting. Or Poseidon's Aid. So this is a call, which I haven't got a call yet. Which is like a, it's like an ultimate ability. But to be honest, I prefer ones where I'm like they give me it gives me power all the time.
Persistent effect, yeah.
You'd best not take for granted my affection, Godling. Yes, I've lots of it to go around, but I can just as easily rescind such privileges.
Okay. So now.
Aphrodite, I'm sorry.
Oh no, these guys.
She's angry now.
Oh, oh no, this is.
They're like spitting cat totems. That's interesting.
They're snakes.
Oh, that would make more sense. Yes.
Snakes.
Spitting cat totems. Not quite sure where they came from.
Where are they?
I like how their missiles are hearts.
No, that's not them. That's what's her name? That's
Aphrodite.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. But she's annoyed now, so she's trying to kill me because I didn't pick her boon.
She did. Oh yeah, but you're always come back to life thing.
Yes. Oof. So it cost me a life, but I got 2 boons.
With love, Godling. So why don't we pretend your indiscretion there did not occur?
So because you get another bit? Okay, interesting.
Yes, now I get her other one. So so special deals more damage and inflicts weak. Your weak effects have longer duration. So I think I'm going to do it so special inflicts weak as well.
Love it.
Right. Health, that's good. Oh, because I've still got the effect of that thing I bought, don't I? Where are they? Okay, so now I can either get some money or I can go and face a boss and try and get another boon. But I just got 2 boons, so I'm not going to do that.
And you're on half health.
Yeah. I do have another life.
May I help you?
So yeah, so even though it's very busy, the game communicates a lot through like screen shake and these very small pauses when like I do crits. I think it's when I do a crit and when I take damage. And the more damage I take, the more pause.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. Presumably they're so brief as not be annoying, but just helpful indicators.
Yeah. I'll just take they are extremely helpful. Otherwise, I think because like I'm not looking at my health bar, like not very often. Okay, again, so I'm going to go for the increased max health because I don't want to face that boss. Like, I'd rather like mini boss basically. The mini bosses on this one are really hard. Oh no, but these guys. Okay, the Medusa things will turn you to stone, as you could probably imagine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's quite nice, actually, they normally sit out in the lava, but because I've got this pull, I can now...
Oh, that's a good point.
better.
Right. So where are we off
Max
to?
health. Nice.
Okay, so this one I could go here, and these are gifts you give to people, which is how you get those keepsakes and other things.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna check there's nothing around. I do tend to miss things sometimes. I'll just be running through.
They're such high detailed environments. That's hardly surprising, is it?
Mm-hmm. Right, where are we? Oh god.
Come, wretches.
Oh, witches, damn it. There are times when this game kind of turns into a bullet hell. It's like
I was kind of trying to. So Tom was asking me what we were playing this week, and I talked about Hades, and he was like, a bit like Frozen. He said like he liked some of the previous stuff this studio has produced.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain like what Hades was like, and I did use Enter the Gungeon as an example. I mean, it's different, obviously, but. Yeah, so it did seem to me at points where it would be quite bullet hell.
Yeah, I suppose Bastion. It's kind of very similar. Like Bastion is. Oh, I've got money. I'm going to go to the shop. I think I've not played. I think I started playing Bastion. Like this is not the kind of game I used to play really. Like I kind of got into it more. Interestingly, like talking about like it being bullet hell and a bit of a Twitch game.
Yeah.
I originally played it on my Steam Link. But I now can't play it on my Steam Link anymore because I can feel it. Like I can feel the kind of sub-millisecond, like like the crazy tiny. It's like playing, cool. The god of wine. This is
Dionysus.
Dionysus. Yeah. So, his stuff is interesting. So, like after party, if your life is low after encounters, restore to threshold. Well, that's probably not going to do me any good. I think I'm about to face the boss. Using a fountain restores all health and gives you bonus damage. You take less damage while at 40% or lower. That sounds good. I can't afford Hermes, but like, Hermes are all about like movement speed and stuff. Never. But now we're on to boss number 2.
Oh, Tom turned up just in time for the boss.
Evening, Tom. We were just talking.
So you think do you think you know this boss already at the time?
I've beat. Well, this is what. This is
what
I expected.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to pull this boss. This is why that deflection was. Like, this was the boss I'm thinking like that I needed deflection for.
Seems good so far.
But also a tough boss to do with when I'm ranged.
You mean when you're not ranged?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's less. In some ways, it's less hectic than the first boss in terms of the effects they're shooting at you. But
you wait.
Yeah, is that the quiet before the storm?
Yeah, right, where are they? Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I've not seen that before. It just spawned I've never seen it do that.
Spawned a random dude.
Spawning random dudes. What is going on? Is it getting harder? Like, you asked me, are things getting harder? This is, 2 things I've not seen before.
Yeah. It kind of feels like it I don't know, it's one way of dealing with that criticism people have of roguelites. That just play enough of the game and the game will help you through because your numbers will go up and stuff. It makes sense for the enemies to at least progress a little bit as well as you unlock things. I wonder if those guys would potentially drop food because you need it.
No, I don't think I've got that boon anymore, so...
Oh, okay. Give us, yeah, for a certain number of encounters.
Yeah. Okay. Like this, yeah, but I can probably kill them before they get up.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, I've got another life.
Phew. Nice.
Thought that was it.
I think yeah, that's gonna be huge.
But you can see why I'm like, why would you pick any other boon but the one, or any other one but the one that gives you an extra life? Like, it feels really powerful.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that the argument from someone who isn't that kind of gamer would be like, well, if you just do better,
yeah,
like,
yeah, the other ones just mean harder, that
you're not going to die. But
yeah, exactly. Like, the other ones will just help me actually. Oh.
So that you don't need more lives would be the argument. But I'm with you. I I kind of know I'm going to balls it up, so I want.
It's just, how do you even avoid those? Like, the interesting thing about this boss is I have so many of my abilities are like about backstabbing. Like, where the hell is the back?
Oh yeah.
I suppose
it's
behind
stab
the head, behind your vanquish, but my health is not looking good.
Nope. Before you jump into the next kind of room, Tom was wondering, have you played Bastion or Transistor? Frozen mentioned Transistor earlier, and you mentioned Bastion.
Yeah, I started playing Bastion, but then I can't remember why. But I think it was because Bastion is kind of this style of game, right? It's like a an action game, isn't it? Or have you not seen like?
I haven't really seen Bastion. I know the name, but I haven't seen it. I could look it up, I guess.
Yeah, but like back then I wasn't into that style, whereas now I'm more into this kind of like.
Back here soon enough, I think.
What even would you call it? Action?
Well, yeah,
game
roguelike.
Well, no, like just yeah, but I mean like the game. Forget the kind of progression of the game. Like, how would you describe this genre of like? Oh, so I've used my death-defying. I've used my thing. Can I switch my? Can I switch this to something else now?
My keepsakes are here.
I think I probably can. So this one, items have durations. So this is what I was saying. Items from Well of Sharon have durations that are higher. These are all. There's some that are like specific. The next boon you find from Artemis will be better because this is the one that those people gave. There was one. This is what I was going to do. The spiked collar, which I got from giving a gift to the Cerberus, is it the dog? So I'm going to try this. So I can switch it. So that works as like I might as well have this one until I use it.
Yeah. And
then switch to this one. So now I should have 25.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I've got 125. See my health.
Nice.
And I think I might spend this to do a restore.
Do you see this as a bit of I wouldn't have necessarily thought about it this way, but it makes me think actually of like Risk of Rain 2, like the experience we had playing that, like in a kind of gameplay loop.
Yes, absolutely. It's that kind. Yeah, I think that that is kind of it.
Pleasant temperature.
Right. So now I'm in a Celium. So this is the next one.
Because you're gaining like items like you do in Risk of Rain. You're just fighting random mobs and bosses, and
you're getting this crazy stack of items that all kind of work together in this crazy way. So, right.
You have a reasonably manageable number of abilities that all get changed.
So these guys, oh man, like you have to kill their soul, like otherwise they respawn.
How many layers are there to the dungeon then?
I don't know.
How many? Okay. So you finished the run, haven't you?
No, I've never completed the run. This is I've not ever got to the boss of this layer.
Good enough to eat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right, Palm of Power, so I can upgrade one of my things.
That power is randomly a pomegranate. I wonder if pomegranates were important in Greece at the
I guess so.
I don't know. I don't even know where pomegranates are from. I'm going to Google that.
Yeah, I'm going to do the resistance one when I'm 40% low, because I don't have another life, so I need to not die.
Fair.
Just make sure there's nothing around. Again, I don't really care for Hermes boons, so let's go upgrade the weapon. I don't know if it's just because I have a dislike of Hermes delivery. Like,
yeah, fair. Totally fair. Yeah, apparently pomegranates do grow in the Mediterranean region, or have been cultivated there. They're not originally native there, but they were cultivated over several millennia, which presumably increased. Do we think the boons are procedural?
What do you mean by procedural? Like, as in they're... But yeah, what do you mean, like... yeah, explain what you mean by that.
Well, it was Todd's question, so I forced him to do that. But I guess, like...
do you mean as in are the boons themselves, or the boons we get are different? Like...
I'm guessing by the boons themselves, like the numbers. The
I
numbers
don't think the numbers are. I don't know.
You think they're static?
I think they're static. But obviously you get different ones. Well, no, I say obviously, like it's obvious, but it's not necessarily.
These fists.
Because I think so. Like I think long knuckle is always the same every time I see it.
Okay.
So like your attack range is always So like because you've got this thing of right, I'm working towards this fated choice thing. Oh, okay. So this is upgrading the punches. So my attack has more range. That's good. While using your attack or special, you're sturdy, which I take less damage. Oh, I take less damage, and my actions cannot be interrupted by taking damage.
Wow, that seems
Come on, like it's got to be that one, right?
That seems nutty. Yeah.
But then there's your dash upper deals 100% damage in an area.
What area?
Well, it just turns my dash upper into an area effect. I'm gonna go for the knuckle one.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna just stand still and do this, like that's.
It's just gonna be. It's gonna be like a turret.
I've already got 125, but 145 coin is not enough to. But I could do the Trove Trial and earn 100 coin, because.
Ooh, you see what they've done there.
Looking here, I could go into the shop.
Sounds pretty tempting.
I need to win it.
Might as well.
My coffers are not yours for
Right.
pillaging.
Let's make this quick.
It's worth pointing out you only take out 30% less damage when sturdy, so it's still not worth taking loads of damage.
Yeah. He respawns. So you see they're running back to one of these spots to respawn?
Oh yeah.
I think the trial is based on how quickly you kill them. So, oh yeah, you can see like the amount of coin I'm gaining is going down.
Oh yeah.
I need at least. Well, that's rubbish. Like Well, that wasn't worth it.
It was not worth it.
22 coin. Well, stick to the plan. We got to go to the shopkeeper.
I mean, the plan could have changed depending on how well you did.
Well, I can pay. I can afford all these things.
Okay.
But I can't afford all these things.
Yeah.
Because, like, do I get 50 health? I can't get 50. I can't. I could get a boon, like, or I could get more health. Like, boon.
Choices, huh?
Yeah.
Choices.
Your weak effects are more potent. Your weak effects have longer duration. Any chambers that award life are worth more. But I think I'm going to go. The weak damage reduction, increase that, because they're often weak. I can see that they're usually weak. Like, I seem to be weakening people, given that effect a lot. So.
And you don't want people, you know, you don't want the duration. So.
Great shields.
Oh no, shields. So this is gonna be tricky because.
Let's call it even.
Oh, I said that. You can only. Interesting, they're really hard when you've got a ranged weapon because their shields are like 100% effective.
Oh, okay, nice.
Also, I don't know if I've made it clear, but all these traps damage them as well.
Yes.
But I only they don't set them off.
It's quite like when there's so many other things to bear in mind. Like it seems. Like you'd have to be pretty next level.
So this is the thing, is like, so I guess like that's something to kind of talk about. Is there's a damage. Like when you're, I think it's one of those games with all these little bits of feedback I was telling you about, like the little frames and that all works to really help you kind of gain this kind of sixth sense of what's going on. Which means then you suddenly are able. It's like learning. I guess we're gonna go to Hermes, aren't we?
Why? What's wrong with Poseidon?
Well, Poseidon, there's a boss there, and there's a mini boss, and like there's no way I'm gonna beat that mini boss.
Okay.
Like.
Time to collect your delivery, Sean. You've been avoiding it this whole time.
Yeah. Well, I was in the whole time. Like they said I wasn't in. They knocked on the like. They came and just like blew on my doorbell. Should I give? I'm not going to give Hermes a gift. I can't stoop that low. Right. Okay. Let's accept.
You probably caught yourself thinking, Hermes sure is quick.
Hermes sure is quick. I've never thought that.
Show up in the first place. Well, I'm afraid that's not for you to know. But it's not because I was late. Not late for anything.
Not late for anything, eh? Okay. Fair play. Greater evasion is a pretty cool ability. When I get hit, I get a chance to dodge automatically. But if I get hit, I've already lost. Like I feel like if I get hit, something went wrong.
No. It's like it does say.
Oh, avoid an instance of damage I would have taken.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Okay.
Like that's weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. Right, and luckily, by luck, so this is one of the rooms that I paid to get added, which is the fountain.
Oh, okay.
Right, so there was nothing in here. I just got a boon for free.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna go get some gem, because if you remember, I did actually pick the weapon that was giving me a bonus for gems, like which I realised I've been completely ignoring this whole time.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
I should have been going for the gems, like.
Hard on gems.
Yeah.
If only you had someone watching to remind you about that.
It just feels so good. Like everything, this combat just feels like, I think I said to you at the start, like when you said, "Oh, what weapons do you like?" I would have said this one is the only one I don't like.
Okay.
And I'm really getting into it now. Like. Oh, now I'm struggling against these shield guys. So I need to hit them from behind.
Yes, they're quite small models to be able to be confident you're doing that.
It's regenerating.
Right. Okay, key. Have I not got a choice in this one? No, I don't have a choice. So we're going to go get a key. So, are people interested in like who do you think you're going to look at this game? Like, what do people think?
I might do. Yeah.
Like, obviously you've got it, but
yes, yeah, which always makes it easier to commit to. But yeah, I might take a look and see. I have a feeling they're like, yeah, like I don't know what mood I'd have to be in to play this kind of game like solo a lot. Right, like I could see the Risk of Rain vibe because like I could do it with friends and enjoy that.
There's no co-op.
No, fair enough.
I'm finding it as a really good. Like, I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying just playing it like on a weekend, like just zoning out and doing like 3 or 4 runs. Well, the runs are much longer now because I'm better, right? But
yes, yeah.
What's quite nice is you can save at any point and just jump out, like.
People are saying, yeah, they're gonna pick it up on sale, but you know, like maybe not complete it or only play it after they've played other things and stuff like that. So I think it's a game that like people can see like some interest in, but perhaps isn't a priority game.
Yeah.
You know, these days, which is totally fair.
It's a game that is. It's just about the fun. Like it's like a kind of. I suppose like a lot of indie games tend to be. It's like it's about a very well executed idea. Like. Extremely well executed. Like,
I should press on.
Do you think you'll end up probably putting more hours into this than Dead Cells, or
one more chamber?
Not that everything's a competition.
Yes, I think so. I think so. I don't know if that's just because. Oh, that was a stupid idea. This was the bat. No, it wasn't the bat. Like,
Didn't the other one have a mini boss?
Game over, man. The other one had a mini boss. I had low health anyway, but I was thinking like getting coin when I'm about to die is useless. But then it was either get coin or get boons, which equally is useless. Because I lose those, right?
Sure.
So that's a run. You come back. Should I show another weapon? Like maybe not go as far, but I think it'd be good to see how different that makes it. So any question? Any thoughts, questions?
Like, yeah, can you renovate anything?
I can special item contractor's desk deluxe. Give the house contractor a break, and this is using the diamonds, which are those I get for beating the Hydra with different weapons.
Okay.
So
nice.
those are hard to get. So I might have some think about that. I'm not going to do that now. But I've got 12 keys now, which means I can unlock some more abilities in my mirror, and I haven't finished any of those. There'd be a little exclamation mark if I had. So I can unlock 2 new talents.
How else can I improve?
Right. So I've got now deep pockets. Start each escape attempt from the House of Hades with some wealth. 10 coin per rank. Raise your total life 5 per rank. Okay. And so also then I've got double. It's actually 4. High confidence. Deal bonus damage when your life total is at 80% or above. Interesting. Golden touch. Gain wealth when you clear an underworld region. 5% of your current wealth. Ooh, so this is like interest.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that. But I do like that. I think I'm going to go for that one. But what about the thick skin versus high confidence? That's an interesting choice, right? So it's like
surely it's for you. You'll be thick skinning.
Yeah, I think so. But it's only that's 5% versus wrong.
5 health per
plus 5% damage. It's So that's yeah. It's like opposite. It's like 2 sides. These are basically like 2 sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the thick skin. let's get that. So, and then you can actually re-roll as well by spending a coin, and get all the money, all your gems back.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of interesting. Okay, so what weapon? So the bow is the bonus one, but is there any weapon anyone wants to see? Do you want to see?
It's the shield always looked like that?
No, so this is like I've got a I've upgraded it. So okay, so the original shield is like this.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
and the special is like a bull rush, like this, right? And I get a normal throw that bounces around. The one that the aspect of chaos. Once I do a bull rush, the next one fires 2 shields.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a it adds this like combo of like but it's super cool. What would you like to see?
Okay. So I'm trying to think. Did I? Maybe I didn't see the spear or the trident or whatever it is.
Maybe not. So that's
when we. Yeah.
Yeah. So should I do the trident? I've not really played very much, so
yeah, I haven't seen that.
Let's see if I want to change it. So after your special, you can retrieve. So okay. So this is the standard one is this. So I've got extra strike. Which actually, the strike has quite a long range. You can see. Right, it's quite a range.
Yeah.
Then I can do, I've got actually a range attack. I can skewer. And then I have to push it again to recall it. And then it damages when it comes back as well.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's this? This is after your special, which is the...
Skewery thing.
Skewering. You retrieve it with Raging Rush. Press Y to dash to your spear. So it's the opposite. So I dash to the spear, and then my next 4 attacks are stronger. That sounds pretty cool. Like I'm gonna.
The aspect of Achilles himself.
Okay, so here.
Good to go.
So now, if I do that. Okay. That's cool.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm gonna go for the. Well, like maybe I should try not. Maybe I should try sticking with the spiked color, and like do the not dying. You know.
By having more health.
Yeah, I'm probably like we might not stay the whole run for this, but just like to. Like I'll try something different. Oh, some story.
Flooded once again with flame. Not quite the afterlife experience promised to the dead residing there now, is it, boy?
Who's ready for the real afterlife experience?
I guess with all these systems, what it always does to you, especially when you start playing it, and it keeps going, is like you keep getting new toys to try, which has that effect of like wanting me to try a new run. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Possibly be the spear once wielded by the great Achilles there, can it? The shape is unmistakable. I mean, have you even the slightest just how many mortals got completely slaughtered by that thing? Oh, it has seen some use.
Okay, so Deadly Strike. So Artemis has some cool stuff, which usually to do with seeking, and like casts and like. So Deadly Strike attack is stronger. 15% chance to crit. Special is stronger with 20% chance to crit. Or my cast seeks foes, which is I can just fire it. I always get that one because I can just fire and it will just.
That seems good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's right here. Chaos. No. No.
No to chaos this time.
No.
I didn't think the boon was that great.
Well, you think I had that effect the whole game?
I guess, well, true, but it wasn't that. So. It was just like a number went up, which is basically what the whole thing is about. But still.
Yeah, but it's like some of them are like really cool. Like Zeus is kind of pretty awesome. Not Zeus, Ares. No. Who's the thunder one? Is it Zeus?
Zeus, yeah.
So Zeus is a lot of like chain lightning stuff that goes on.
Which path?
Which is pretty awesome. Right, I should get coin because I've got my interest now, right? I need to have a base level of coin.
Yeah.
I like this charge one.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because it kind of bridges that gap between a range attack and it's a range attack that then puts you in melee.
Yeah, but I'm a bit worried about the situation where my spear ends up on a trap.
Yes.
For Charon.
Okay, no choice, but let's go. I'm going to book it. It's also like it suddenly makes the spear like it's like a movement option, you know? It's like I can use that to get to the other side of the map really quickly without even thinking about attacking. Okay. I need to do my special as well because I've got a boon, haven't I, that gets me bonuses after I use it, right?
No, your car. Do you? No.
Oh yeah, it's my cast, isn't it?
It's your cast at the moment.
Yes, and also my cast like seeks as well.
I cannot believe that little Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress.
The voice acting in this game is really good.
Nice.
Except the main. I can't remember the name of the main guy.
Is it Zagreus?
Zagreus. Like he kind of has this slight Australian accent and says mate a lot, and it's like that's somehow grating. So Drunken Strike, your attack inflicts hangover, which is like a damage for 4 seconds and can stack 5 times. So that's pretty special. I think it's going to be the hangover. Like, right, choice gems or gem. Oh boy. Well, I just unlocked a load of new abilities, so I kind of want some more crystals.
Gems or crystals?
That's great.
Sure.
Nice.
Haven't got enough money really to go to the shop yet. So let's see
Time
what
for a
boss
mini
we've
boss.
got. Yeah. Oh, these guys.
You and me.
Shh.
Wow. I think we've been PG-13 up until that point, dude. That was I was impressed you hadn't swore yet.
Yeah. So you can stun lock them like that, so that kind of right. Ooh, so okay, like so Hunter's Dash is a dash strike, deals more damage. Artemis' Aid is a cool, so that's something that I'd have to charge up. Exit wounds, your foes take damage when your thingy stuck in them is dislodged. And also that's part of a fated choice, so probably I should do that just to tick that off. Also, I don't tend to use the cores very much. Just because, I don't know, it's just my style.
Fair dues, yeah.
Blasted gorgeous.
Interestingly, if I do recall the spear if like I use my normal attack.
Okay.
Which
Yeah, I was wondering how much of your normal attack were you using, or are you going out
I'm
your
using
way
a
to
lot
use
of
the
my normal attack.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've beat the first boss with this weapon or not. Okay, cool. Syphisis.
Close enough, yeah.
Hello, sir. Sisyphus. Have you had run-ins with Tisiphone the Fury here before? She isn't much for conversation, I don't think.
Tisiphone? Why, yes, I have in fact, Prince said. She's visited on multiple occasions, truth be told. So she's back, is she?
She is, although I think she's back to deal with me. I'll have to keep her plenty busy just in case.
One thing that's interesting, or that I keep thinking about, is how they don't really teach you many of these systems. And they somehow get away with it. And I think roguelikes tend to, somehow.
Sure. I think they lean quite heavily on, firstly, on the fact that killing things is killing things, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, also just a bit like Frozen was saying, like, on the shoulders of other games like Dead Cells, something like this is made possible. And I think that's yeah, like we've become quite used to kind of branching systems or tech trees or upgrade systems, so we don't always need them explained to us quite so heavily.
That's what you get. The underworld's power.
Yeah, I'm getting lots of money now because kind of don't want to spend it on this
I was going to say, if you spend it, then you won't make it.
Yeah, but then like I want to. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Do I get more money to make more money, or do I go get? I'm going to upgrade a boon. I've got enough money to buy like decent stuff from the shopkeeper when the shopkeeper appears. Oh no! Oh no, it's not what I thought it was.
Yeah, Tom, so basically every room like offers some form of reward. Well, not every, but the vast majority of each of the rooms offers a reward, and the choice is which reward you want to go towards.
Yes, sorry.
The power of the gods.
Right, so yeah, Pommel Power, so I'm upgrading one, so I can go attack, inflicts hangover, this increases the hangover damage, increases the cast damage, dislodge damage. I'm going to increase hangover damage because that...
Juicy.
They're all hungover all the time. Right, nothing in here. I think I've been missing a few of those gold things. Oh, these guys. These, like, caused me loads of problem early in the game.
You want to go?
Also, in a way, this like I can escape a situation with this.
Oh, with the spear, yeah.
That makes sense. I keep forgetting I've got this like charge. I need to remember. Okay, shop now.
Oh, well, okay. But don't you get the money when you move between what they call realms or layers or whatever they are?
Isn't it between chambers?
I didn't think it was.
I thought it was between chambers. Oh shit!
Is there a way of checking?
Sorry. Oh man, where?
Is there like a...
Yeah, there is. Right up here. Which one is it? Plus 5% when you clear an underworld region.
There you go.
Fudge cakes.
So yeah, you can't spend stuff in a particular region.
Huh. So I'd get 5%. Is there any point? Like, oh, that's just 5%. It's not worth it, is it? It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Well, I mean, you picked it, so...
Oh.
So surely the idea is that this is like so that you can go on a spending spree on your third region or whatever.
Yeah, but
I mean,
that's not the one I wanted to click on.
Nice.
Okay, right.
As you double down, yeah.
Your dash deals damage when you end up. After you take damage, foes around you inflict weak. Let's do the dash one. Oh, let's flipping go for it.
Okay. So much for being the money run, huh?
Yeah. Let's see if I can beat this boss with this weapon. I'm not sure if I have. Oh, this is a different person again.
Ah.
Finally. I've been waiting for this.
That's the other thing. Is like loop after loop. Like I'm finding new stuff. Look at the room seems quite small.
So she's the third Fury, because like I think now 3 Furies. Yeah.
Waiting for what exactly?
So sick of, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. You'll have to do.
She's powering up.
Oh no.
No deflect this time.
Oh, she's got like a rage meter.
Ah. I'm sure that's fine. Spins around in a ball. Nice. Oh, just spawns random guys for you. What's generating that rage then?
I don't know. It's suggesting I need to be doing something.
It wasn't you hitting her. That's the kind of weird thing.
She's enraged. Oh, depth's fine. That's okay.
Cool. So yeah. Timer? Oh no. Okay. Timer maybe?
God, they just like go. They lock onto someone and they just get them. Oh no, this is not going well. She's got quite low health.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I wasn't even looking at her when I killed her. Like I threw that out in front and it just spun around. Okay, so I hadn't beat this boss with this weapon, so I get my Titan's Blood.
Nice.
Yeah. So I get to Oh, so I got 4 gold for my golden touch. Yeah.
Nice.
I know.
Sweet golden touch. But that boon probably, made you get here. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got that.
Maybe
4
not.
gold, right?
Maybe not. But yeah, I think it's probably a good place to you sit like I've shown a couple of weapons off, and like obviously these runs can go on for a while. So. What do you think?
Yeah, man. Great. Like, nice to see much more of the game than I managed to do in my stream. So that's nice to show a sense of progression there, and obviously seeing the game outside of early access gives a sense of where it ended up, which is great. Yeah. Like I think if you're into combat heavy roguelites like this, I think it will be a delight.
And I think so. One thing I didn't get a chance to really talk about, I just want to quickly mention here in this room, and this is kind of like what triggered a lot of my kind of working on particle effects for making it home is like look at there's so many cool particle effects in this game. Like look at the little flames, like those little flames are kind of little particle emitters. I think I'm pretty sure they are. Like you can see there up in the top, those kind of trails happening, like the little things coming off this shop fountain, and
yeah,
like when I do anything, look at all the particles that come off, and like it somehow doesn't feel overwhelming.
Yes.
And like there's there's lots of animation going on this screen right now, but I never feel like I'm lost. I can see my cat somehow. I don't know what kind of magic they do to make that happen.
Yeah, you're right. It is impressive because the backdrops are busy too. Like there's, I really like the color palette of the game. That's for sure. Like I think that's very carefully chosen. But you're right. It is visually quite full on, but I guess there's something about it, like you say, that makes it quite manageable. There's a lot of black lines, like quite a few things are outlined in black that can often help differentiate objects. So they've obviously made that artistic choice too. But yeah, the particle effects are great in it, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is Hades.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm super surprised that you chose to fall in love with this game.
I suppose we did talk about like that, like why.
Yeah.
I like trying. It just feels good. Like that's kind of it for me. Is that there's a bit of a grind, but like, which I often don't. I don't know. It's probably not fair saying it's a grind, but like, I don't often fall for these kind of games. But they've got to feel good. There's got to be like the actual kind of like it's like Destiny. Like Destiny, I've fallen into that because it feels good to play.
Sure.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry.
No. That's cool. That's cool. Where can people find us, Sean?
They can find us at pillbug.zone, where you can see all the cool games that we're making. One of which is in early access and available now. Cool, making it
nice.
Home.
Fantastic. All right. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks everyone.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.